Hello and welcome to Reflections from Paisley Abbey on this Friday, the 31st of July. My secondary school was Paisley Grammar, and in all the years of playing in the school orchestra at Christmas and Easter services at the Abbey, it never once occurred to me that I would have ever been responsible for leading worship in the building, joining so many of the congregation in their journey with God. Since I arrived at the Abbey in September last year, I have had so much fun. I never thought it would be fun and enjoyable to be a minister, but if my training so far is anything to go by, it will be an excellent future career for me if I make it through the next couple of years. Paisley was the third of my placements as a student minister, and whilst I hope I didn't arrive thinking I knew everything about how church worked, I certainly knew a fair bit. Well, the Abbey does things brilliantly differently, and I leave with a lot more knowledge than I arrived with. Over the last 11 months, I've been privileged to join you all for baptisms and funerals, lunchtime concerts, evening concerts, lunches, meetings, confirmation classes, evensong services, harvest, Halloween, festivals, fireworks, remembrance services, carol services, school services, university celebrations, friendly group meetings, and so much more. You're a truly busy and hard-working bunch of people. It has been, though, the conversations and chats I've had with you all that have been so rewarding for me. Poor Alan was frequently greeted with, "I'm sorry I'm late, I was just having a chat with so-and-so." You've also all coped admirably with the ridiculous amount of questions I ask. And you've all been so supportive and laughed with me when I got it wrong. Sorry, Alan. There were certainly a lot of mistakes, but there was also a lot of laughter. I shall miss you all very much, but I shall return to visit when I can. I tell people that you have spoiled future churches for me, and I think it's a bit true. One of my favourite hymns, and I have a lot, is "We're the Church." And whilst you do all worship in a truly outstanding church building, the people of Paisley Abbey certainly live up to the words of that hymn by Richard Avery and Donald Marsh. The church is not a building. The church is not a steeple. The church is not a resting place. The church is a people. I am the church. You are the church. We are the church together. All who follow Jesus all around the world, yes, we're the church together. And now let us join together, saying the prayer which Jesus taught to his disciples. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, for ever and ever. Amen.
Today is the last in our series of daily prayers and reflections from Paisley Abbey, which we have posted online since the beginning of lockdown. In that time, there have been over 150 short acts of worship produced. Carol and I are so very grateful to those who have helped by providing material for inclusion in our daily prayers and reflections. Gillean, our student assistant, who has gone well beyond what she had to do and has stayed with us well past the official end date of her placement. The Abbey choristers, choral scholars, choir members, assistant organist and director of music have all contributed music which has so greatly enriched the prayers and services. And members of the congregation, along with children of the Sunday school, have contributed readings and prayers, all remotely from their homes. It has been really great to have all of these contributions. For our part, Carol and I have enjoyed this new experience, but feel that now is the appropriate time to draw it to a close. We will continue to post online short services on Sundays the 2nd and 9th of August, before we head north for our retirement in Aboyne. Details of services in the Abbey, which resume on Sunday the 2nd of August, can be found on our website and Facebook page, along with an explanation of how to book a place at these services. And so we end with a recording of one of our choral scholars singing one of Bach's Shemeli arias.